Hey, Bethany families. I hope this finds you doing well. You know, there are a lot of church words that get thrown around, but they maybe aren't oftenly defined or defined well. Here's one that comes to my mind: fasting. The season of Lent is coming up at the end of the month. It's a tradition in many Christian denominations to fast. And depending on your family's church experience, your kid, or even you might have questions like, is fasting just not eating? Can you drink water? What about coffee? Can you fast from homework? I've had a lot of kids say that in the past. But what is all the point of all of this? There are even tougher questions that we adults need to consider. Like, how do we talk about fasting when so many kids are already wrestling with body image or eating disorders? Or maybe those kids or families who don't have enough food to eat at home to begin with? Or how we experience food insecurity from past trauma? All of these things play a factor, even things like medical conditions that make fasting from food dangerous. So we want to take all of this into consideration. And are you starting to see why we need to talk wise when we talk about this particular spiritual discipline with our kids? Yeah, me too. So here's what we're going to do. I've got a few good tips that we can talk about how we can talk about fasting with our kids in a healthy way. So here are some ideas. The first one is define or redefine fasting. Try talking to your kids about fasting. It's temporary discipline that can help us grow closer to God. It's not a way to punish ourselves or blackmail God. It's about temporarily avoiding something we don't need so we can focus on something better. The next thing we can do is decide what to give up. Doctors actually often discourage fasting from food before a kid hits puberty. So give them other ideas. They could fast from yelling at their siblings, or leaving their toys on the floor, or eating candy or desserts. You could fast by giving up things that you love, like video games or screen time, television. And they could even fast by giving away some of the clothes or toys that they don't need anymore. Next, decide on a goal. Fasting is more about what you can gain than more about what you can give up. So more about what you can gain than what you give up. Help them set goals for what they'd really like to do, like reading, praying, being silent, or encouraging someone, loving others better. And then decide on a time frame. Keep it short. You can grow a lot in even just a week. And then lastly, debrief. After you do the fasting, afterward, ask your kids how it went. Was it harder than they thought? And what did they learn? How do you think they grew? You really can introduce your family to spiritual disciplines like fasting in age-appropriate ways. It will take extra intentionality and wisdom, but it matters. I hope during this Lent season that you and your family find ways to intentionally grow closer to Jesus, strengthen your relationship with Him and with each other. Remember, we're all in this together. We'll see you soon. Take care. God bless.